Welcome to the new Dusty Lou Bon Vivant Theater in the Ent Center for the Arts. We are here live on the set of the new American Prom play, and it's a garage. It's a garage, and we get to see what it's like in here before the show even opens. Come with me on set, and in a moment we're going to get a chance to interview director Lisa Marie Rollins. One of the great things about getting to be on set of a play is to see the detail that the set designers put into these kinds of things. And in this case, with a garage, you can really tell that they put a lot of effort into making it realistic and engaging, down to the solo cups that might be rolling around your garage too. We're going to chat with director Lisa Marie Rollins. Lisa Marie, come on and join us. We're gonna join Lisa Marie on the couch right over here.
Hi guys.
And talk about the new play American Prom, which debuts tonight at TheaterWorks and runs through February 10th. Let's go sit on the couch.
Okay.
This is what you all look like when we are looking up at you from the set. If you've never been on stage at the Dusty Lou. The Ent Center for the Arts is a state-of-the-art facility. It just opened less than a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa Marie is here from Oakland, so welcome to the community.
Thank you so much. It's snowing.
It's snowing, yeah. She's here from Oakland.
Oakland,
California.
so
that's a little bit of I mean, you would be disappointed if you came to Colorado.
Exactly.
And there were no snowflakes. So Lisa Marie is directing a new play by Idris Goodwin, who used to live here in our community and is back with this new work commissioned by TheaterWorks. How did you get involved in the project?
Idris and I worked together a few years ago on his play Black Academics.
Okay.
The company where I am a resident artist in San Francisco, Crowded Fire Theater, we produced the play, and I was assistant directing and dramaturging on the play at that time. And we hit it off and had a chance to reconnect, and we've been staying, in communication most of these past couple of years about how we could get together and have another project. And he knows most of the works that I do nowadays are new plays. I've been doing development work for a very long time. And so when he told me about the commission and even where it was, he's like, yeah, I have an outline. I was just excited about the initial idea of the story and everything. So he asked me if I would consider it, and yeah, so here we are.
It's a great example of the strength of artists who are in our community and who know each other across the country and who are interested in coming here to do work. And also exciting for TheaterWorks to commission a brand new play as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of the things that they're trying to do in terms of expanding the work that they put on stage. Yeah.
So tell us why we're in a garage. Because look at the level of detail. It's so awesome behind us. Tell us a little bit about what people will experience if they come to see American Prom tonight or through February 10th.
Yeah, the play takes place in a small town called Principal. And it's not necessarily a small town. It's sort of a town the size of Colorado Springs. That's what Idris says. And it's based on a story that he heard not very long ago about a town in the South that still held segregated prom. And so this idea intrigued him, and he wanted to investigate what it would be like to sort of explore the story in a contemporary moment right now. What does it mean for us when we still separate our communities from one another? And a very intimate story about that separation and about people trying to make connections and trying to change that. And the story centers on two high schoolers who are in their senior year, and it's a young white man and a young black woman. And the young man asks the black woman to prom, and she says no. And we hear that her family is a old, sort of legacy family in the town, and they started a prom back in the day called the Ebony Gala, and so she's sort of asked to go to that and thinks will cause a lot of problems in the community if she says yes. And so they decide to throw a prom together, and the play is about that, but also about the response to a desegregated prom.
What is the mood of the play? the story has been kind of documented in all the great press that you guys
Yeah.
have been getting, but
Thank you.
I couldn't get a read, like, is it dramatic? It's clearly, thought-provoking. Are there light moments? There's music, right? Or there
is music, you know,
Yeah.
for folks, those of you who know Idris's work, a lot of his work incorporates hip hop and, contemporary pop music. And this is another one of those pieces. And what's interesting about the piece too is that it actually centers on how music is as a tool for visioning and imagining oneself outside of one's own circumstances. And so the youth utilize music to find a way to express themselves about what's going on, but it's also a visioning tool. Yeah. So music is definitely a key component of the piece. And then also in terms of drama or comedy, I mean, I think both of the things are operating in there. It's one of those, it's my firm belief in a lot of the plays that I've directed that comedy is one of those things that we are able to express extreme pain and laughter at the same time. And I feel like there's so many comedians that do that really well, but many, many playwrights who are utilizing that as a way to share the story that they want to share. So there's a lot of funny moments, but then there's a lot of also dramatic moments as well. Yeah.
So there's all kinds of levels, there's music, and then there's kind of that high school experience, and there's a kind of universality to some degree of the high school experience and the idea of prom. That's why there's been so many movies made
Absolutely,
for decades
absolutely.
and decades about this age. And so what was it like for you to direct characters who are at that stage in their life? Did it take you back a little bit?
Oh my goodness. So what came, it was hilarious when I was talking to a couple of my actors about Footloose, the movie, because for me, it was like this I grew up very evangelical Christian, and so watching Footloose, it was like, he's reading from the Bible to like, to let the town dance. And so my experience, that was a life-changing movie in terms of like how I thought about dance as joyful and all of those things, because I had been so trained to just be like, it's sinful and all those things. So I think that, so it was fascinating that how much Footloose came back to me as we were watching this.
See if you catch anything when you come and see the show before February 10th.
Absolutely. So a lot of that. And then like 3 of the actors are so young, like they'd never seen it. And I was like, how have you never seen Footloose?
That's one of those moments.
Yeah, totally.
Well, Footloose is a classic, but this will be a new classic as well. Theater Works is presenting American Prom through February 10th here at the Ent Center for the Arts. Here in this incredible garage, we'll see some drama, some comedy, and definitely it sounds like a story that will leave people thinking about how to cross distances, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say to Colorado Springs or the Pikes Peak region about this show or about what it has been like to come here?
I would encourage you to bring people who don't ordinarily come to the theater and to try something new. It's a different kind of play. There's surprises in this play, and there's also, like, the structure is different than a lot of traditional plays. So there's different use of space, I think, that when we see in traditional plays. So I encourage you to bring folks who don't usually come to the theater.
That's a great invitation. And honestly, from the cultural office, we always say, try something new and let the arts surprise you. Thank you, Lisa Marie, for chatting with us. We'll take one more little look around the garage here on this set of American Prom. As always, show details are in the caption of this video. Tickets are available through February 10th. The show opens tonight, and you can find it on peakradar.com or on the website of Theater Works, which is the local theater company based here in UCCS, Actors Equity Theater Company, that presents work throughout the fall, winter, and spring. Thanks for joining us. Come check out American Prom.